Okay, welcome everybody to another episode of Knives of Note. And on today's episode, I'd like to show you a Lebanon bird figural knife, Lebanese figural knife, and it's a bird. Yeah, check it out. And it's also a knife. And anyway, it's got horn handles. This is made out of horn. And it's got brass fittings right there, turquoise and coral and ivory inlays, and some made in Jezzine in the 20th century. It was also made with fixed blades, but this one here is one of the folding versions. And they also had cheap versions with plastic inlays. You know, those were pretty cheap anyway. This one here is the horn with the brass, and looks like it's even got like ruby in there. But anyway, it's pretty impressive. The wings fold down like that. They fold. You see the file work on the lining. See there. Pretty cool. And got like a little red comb for a head up there, little brass pins for the eyes, and they painted the beak red. I think they painted it. No, that might be inset into the horn. Yeah, it's inset into the horn. It's coral or something. Anyway, 3 brass pins right there. Those are interesting on both sides of the blade. And it's just got plain old bird's eye rivet or pin there. And 2 blades. It's got a little stopping device so it only goes out so far. So you can only keep one open at a time. But these little legs, they fold in. So you can stand it up if you want. And that's usually how I display it. I usually have it just sitting there. And he's just staring at me. But anyway, I thought it was cool, and it was old, and it was horn, and you know, a bunch of my weaknesses all rolled into one. Had jewels encrusted in it, so I was like, wow, okay, I got a bid on that. I've never seen one before. Besides that, you know, that's all it takes really, is some sort of knife that's new or different, that you know, catches your fancy. And that's all it takes, you know. Oh well, I enjoy it, and that's the whole reason I do this, you know, is just enjoying new stuff. Hope you enjoyed this. You can find these guys on eBay. You know, just type in Lebanese bird figural knife, and you should get a hit sooner or later. And anyway, they usually go for, I don't know, 50 on up, you know, 50 to sky's the limit, you know, depending if it's the cheap plastic junk one or what condition it's in. Okay, let's go ahead and do close-ups real quick before we close it out. Okay, so here's a close-up of the head and the pen and the coral. And here's a picture of the rubies and stuff. And there's a close-up of the liner, the file work. And there's the 3 pins that undoubtedly hold up the feet mechanism. So anyway, that is it. That's the close-up of it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Take care.